Alexa, turn the volume down everywhere. You know, I was just thinking, I heard a comment about, it's like, you know how when you can sense when people arrive? There was something about that she was talking about, and I thought, isn't that true? It's like before technology, when we were more in tune with our surroundings, there was more silence around, there was more nature around. It's like what we would call telepathy, right? You could read somebody's mind, I'm almost there. Or, you could sense all these things, but of course you could. Like it was just natural, it's innate, it's normal for us. But as we've had all this interference, it's more challenging because we're picking up on so many people's thoughts and so much energy and so much that's going on through the airwaves that what's what? And I'm not saying it's necessarily bad either. I think everything's good and bad, right? Like how wonderful now that we have all this technology because it makes life easier. Why? Because it allows us to be lazier, really, is what it is, right? I mean, just using that silly example, before we would know, like I knew, like a dog, right? Like a dog knows when you're almost home, right? Like they know when you're just a short distance away. Well, we did too. I mean, don't you recall that? Like I knew, it wasn't just because of the time. It wasn't just because, like you could sense it. You knew when someone was arriving. You knew all these things. You couldn't explain it, right? You just knew. Of course you know. And it's like, who invented all that stuff? Was it because they were not tapped in, they weren't tuned to their environment? So they're like, how do all you people know, but I don't know? You know what? I'm going to put a damn bell on you. Right? And then they said, well, forget that. Here's a phone. You let me know when you're almost here. Right? It's just, I just think that's funny, like how these things emerge. And again, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. Like, I think it's all good and bad. I think it's both. It just makes it more challenging or more puzzling for those who are tapped in when there's so much more distraction going on. It's hard to decipher what's what, what's real, what's not, what's true, what's not. And it doesn't necessarily matter. It's just, like, for instance, using that same example, like I liked being that tuned in and it being that simple, right? Where there was only so many people around and there was only so much going on and there wasn't so much going on in the airways that you knew. And now there is a gajillion times that amount going on in the airways. And so to cut through all that noise to get the clarity that you seek can be challenging. And maybe not worth it, right? Like, I mean, I don't need to know that bad whether they're almost here, right? Like they can pick up the phone, right? Or this kind of thing, like you understand. But I guess I liked that innate ability. I liked that simplicity. To me, it's just ease of flow of life. Like how beautiful to be able to greet somebody because they're arriving in 2 minutes. Or they're coming and you sense they're 2 hours away. So these kinds of things. I don't know if I'm explaining it very well, but I think you hear it. Thanks so much for tuning in and listening. You can now purchase an audio journey with me using the link below.